we've played him, I think, the last couple of weeks, really since Oklahoma game. He's been in a bunch. Been playing a lot of snaps against Baylor, Oklahoma State, and last week, he started and played a bunch. So, he's finding more of a role in this football team right now.
He was hurt a little early, right?
Yeah, he got hurt at Oklahoma. We played him early in that game, and he got hurt at halftime, I think, or right at the start of the third quarter. And so he missed Georgia State game after that. But he's bounced back and doing a good job.
Did you see when you joined the staff that when you saw him running around out there that this was a kid that could really help you in the second half?
Yeah, he's, like I said, again, he's a very athletic kid, runs well, got great range on the ball. He's long. So I just like the way he plays. He's got probably the best cover skills of any safety I have. We put him down and put him on slot receivers, and also he does a great job of blitzing.
He's a sophomore?
Sophomore, yeah. Him and Carl are both sophomores. And he plays in the regular package at free safety. We played him a little more at free safety last Saturday against Tech. And put Carl down a little bit, so we just mixed it up and did some different things.
What kind of challenges does Kansas State's passing offense present for you?
Well, I'll tell you, they obviously, with the Lockett and the Thompson kid, both of those kids are very skilled, can run. They're smaller guys, kind of a little different than what we've been used to the last few weeks, but they got great speed, and they do a great job, their offensive staff, of just mixing up the run and the pass, and they got a very athletic quarterback in the Sam's kid, so he does a great job, keeps you off balance, and we have to prepare for stopping the run and slowing down the play action pass and those kind of things.
They use a couple of quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, they'll use both of those guys, and they'll both play a lot. They'll switch them out in the middle of a series, so we have to be prepared for both.
And they do different things when those guys are in there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do a great job of mixing up and keeping you off balance and those kind of things. So, we have to prepare our kids. Obviously, our goal going into every game is stop the run first and control the pass. Limit the big play with the passing game. So we have to do a great job of that this week.
Big key, I guess, would be just playing assignment football, knowing what you're supposed to do and do it.
Yeah, and that's what we've been preaching to our kids. Hey, let's get in a great stance. Let's have our eyes in the right place, do the right thing, just play within the framework of our defense. Don't try to go out and make a play that and give up a part of your assignment and what's important to the defense because you're going to try to make a play. Let it come to you and make sure you're looking at the right things and doing the right stuff, and that's what we've really been harping on. And then also, again, play with great effort, like we're capable of doing.
With Sam's as quarterback, are you looking more towards the run with him or towards like you said, like a play action? How are you preparing for him?
Yeah, well, both. Obviously we got to stop him in the run game. He does a great job, and he's really patient. He lets the play develop. And the good thing that they do off of their run game with him, they have a passing option. So, if it's not there, if his run lane isn't there, he'll pick up and throw the ball. He got Oklahoma State on a couple big plays doing that. Did a good job against Baylor mixing up. So, we have to be prepared. We got to make sure the tight ends, are covered up and taken care of because that's his outlet guy. That's who he likes to go to off all the quarterback power and ISO and those kind of things.
What, in terms of game film, which games are you looking at? What are you guys looking at specifically this week to study for him?
Well, what we're studying for him, just our breakdowns are the Big 12 games. It's Texas, Baylor, and Oklahoma State are the ones that we've really been watching this week. And that's been their three most recent games. So, that's kind of what we do. We go with the opponent's last three games, and we'll pick some different stuff out, trick plays or different things from the previous games to look at also.
You've had some success this year against mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah, and we have to continue. And, I think what that goes back to is our kids were in the right spot, and they played with great effort, and they were tackling the football and those kind of things. And that's what slips as the season goes on. You get into Game 7, Game 8. Your kids are beat up. They've played a lot of snaps, a lot of plays, and it starts to wear on them. And what we have to continue to do is teach fundamentals first, teach a scheme, and then get the game plan and make sure that they're knowing what they're doing and how to do it and those kind of things. So we're going back to basics and making sure we're touching on all the right things this week.